We had already learned the lessons that life teaches quietly. You had your share of heartbreak, I had my scars to hide. Two people learning slowly how to trust another heart again. You never asked me to forget the things that came before. You never tried to be the answer to every wound I wore. You just held my hand gently and walked beside my fears. You showed me love could whisper without needing to be heard. We didn't need the fireworks, we didn't need the rain. We found something much deeper than a momentary flame. A love that grows in silence, a love that learns your name, a love that stays beside you when the world begins to change. Maybe we were meant to find each other. After all the storms were through, maybe every road before us was preparing us for this truth. It was the quiet promise we made without a single word to say. The way you looked into my eyes and made the fear all fade away. It was the quiet promise we made to choose each other every day. Not because life would be perfect, but because we'd never walk away. And if the years change our faces, if the seasons come and go, I'll still be grateful for the moment when our hearts finally came home. We learned that love is patient, we learned that love is kind. Not every storm needs fighting, not every tear needs explaining. We drank coffee in the mornings, we talked beneath the stars. We built a little heaven from the simple things we are. The world may chase the younger dreams, the ones that shine so bright, but I found something beautiful in growing old with you tonight. this way. Some loves arrive like thunder, some loves arrive like rain, but the deepest kind of forever arrives softly and remains. I still remember that old street corner where we used to wait for the night. Two young hearts with endless dreams, thinking everything would be alright. We had a world inside our hands, a future we could not see. Just a summer full of promises, and the person you were to me. You wrote my name on paper notes and left them in my favorite book. I kept every little memory, every smile, every little look. We danced beneath the streetlights with the radio playing low. You told me we would last forever, but we were too young to know. The years were waiting somewhere, the roads were calling our names, and slowly we became two stories moving in different ways. But I never lost the feeling of those innocent days when love was just a heartbeat and nothing else mattered anyway. Some memories don't grow older, some moments never leave. They stay like little photographs inside the heart we keep. That was the summer we became forever, even though forever had to end. The summer when I learned about love from my first and closest friend. That was the summer we believed the world was ours to find. Two hearts running toward tomorrow, leaving yesterday behind. And though life took us somewhere else and time changed everything, I'll always hear that summer calling like a beautiful song I sing. I heard your name a few years later from someone passing by. They said you found your own adventure somewhere beneath another sky. I smiled because I knew you deserved the life you dreamed, and somewhere in my heart I hoped you still remembered me. We were never meant to stay there inside that little town. Some chapters are not written to keep going round and round, but the love we had was honest and the memories are true. to keep. Maybe it's about the version of yourself you get to meet. The girl who laughed without fear, the girl who dared to dream, the girl who thought the whole wide world was waiting to be seen. That was the summer we became forever, a moment frozen in time, a little piece of heaven that will always still be mine. That was the summer we discovered how beautiful hearts can be. Even when the roads divide us, you remain a part of me. And if I hear that old song playing when the evening starts to fall, I'll remember the summer when I first learned how to love at all. Some loves become a lifetime. Some loves become a memory. But the first one leaves a melody that stays eternally. They looked at us like strangers, like a story out of place. They measured all the differences before they saw our names. But love was never written by the voices in the crowd. It was found in quiet moments where we didn't need them around. You had a lifetime of memories. I had dreams I hadn't known. You carried wisdom in your footsteps. I carried hope inside my soul. They asked us so many questions. They searched for every reason why, but nobody saw the simple truth when I looked into your eyes. You never tried to change me. You never held me back. You gave me room to find myself and strength to face the path. And I gave you all the laughter that you thought had disappeared. Together we discovered something precious waiting here. Maybe love has no calendar. Maybe hearts don't count the years. Maybe what truly matters is the person who stays near. We had the world we never needed. We had a love they couldn't see. While they were searching for the answers, we were living quietly. We had the world we never needed. No approval, no applause, just two hearts choosing each other. The greatest kind of love is the one that feels right. We built our little universe away from all the noise, a place where every memory was a beautiful choice. You taught me about patience, I taught you how to dream. We met somewhere between our worlds, in a place we'd never been. The years may tell a story that others don't understand, but they will never know the magic of the way you hold my hand. Because love is not a picture that everyone approves. Love is the quiet certainty of the person that you choose. Let them talk about tomorrow, let them question what they know. We were never chasing permission for the feelings that we showed. When the lights become much softer, when the years have passed us by, I'll still find the same forever waiting in your eyes. We had the world we never needed. We had everything we wanted. A love stronger than opinions, a love nobody could stop. We had the world we never needed, and we never start alone. Because every road we traveled always led us back home. And if I had another lifetime, another chance to choose, I'd walk through every question just to find my way to you. Some hearts meet by accident, some hearts meet by design, but the rarest kind of love is the one that survives time. I saw you standing in the doorway after all these years had passed. A familiar smile, a familiar feeling, like a photograph from the past. The world had changed around us, our lives had moved along, but something in that moment felt like an unfinished song. We talked about the weather, we talked about our lives, we laughed about the little things that somehow still survived. You told me about your journey, the places you had been. I told you about the battles that nobody else had seen. We were no longer young hearts running toward the sun. We were two souls carrying everything we'd become. But when your eyes met mine again, for just a moment there, I felt the years between us disappear into the air. tears upon our face. It was the heart that remembered the truth we couldn't hide. Somewhere beneath the changes, you were still a part of my life. And I don't know what tomorrow brings, I don't know where we go, but I know the heart remembers what the world can never know. We spoke about the choices, the roads we had to take, the dreams we left behind us, the chances we couldn't make. There was no blame between us, no anger left to prove, just two people understanding the beauty of what we knew. You said you sometimes wondered if things had been different then. I smiled because I wondered too about where we might have been. But life writes unexpected chapters with pages we can't see, and maybe every road we traveled was meant to set us free. Maybe love is not a promise that says you never part. Maybe love is something deeper that lives inside the heart. Some people become memories, some people become home, and some remain a melody you carry when you're alive. It was the heart that remembered the moment you came back to me. Not the person from the past, but the truth we used to be. It was the heart that remembered the reason we once believed that some connections are too strong for time to make them leave. And if this is just a moment, I'll treasure what we found, because some lost pieces of our lives are waiting to come around. Years can change the faces, years can change the view, but the heart remembers quietly the loves that once were true. I packed my dreams in a suitcase that I forgot I owned. I found my voice in the silence after years of feeling alone. The mirror showed a stranger, a woman I barely knew, someone watercolors, trying to paint a world for you. I gave away my laughter, I gave away my time. I kept making excuses for a love that wasn't mine. I waited for the moment when everything would change, but love should never ask you to disappear in someone's name. So I opened up the windows, let the sunlight find my face. I stopped chasing empty promises and started finding my place. There was a girl inside me who was waiting to be free. She whispered in the morning, "Come back home to me." And for the first time in forever, I could finally understand the person I was searching for was always in my hands. That was the morning I chose myself, the morning I learned to breathe, the day I stopped believing I needed someone else to complete me. That was the morning I chose myself, the day I opened my eyes. I wasn't losing a love, I was finding my life. I still believe in forever, I still believe hearts can shine, but now I know the first love has to begin with mine. I don't hate the memories, I don't regret the years. Every road that ever hurt me helped me overcome my fears. You were a part of my story, a chapter I won't erase, but I won't live in yesterday when tomorrow calls my name. I found new dreams waiting, I found new songs to sing. I found the little pieces that made me feel like everything. The world kept moving forward, and I learned to move along. I discovered my own rhythm, I discovered I was Sometimes losing someone is the door you needed open. Sometimes broken pieces are the signs of something growing. I don't need to blame you, I don't need to turn away, because forgiveness is the freedom that lets my heart escape. That was the morning I chose myself, the morning I became whole, the day I found the missing pieces hidden inside my soul. That was the morning I chose myself, and I finally saw the truth. The greatest love I ever found was the love I gave myself to. So here's to all the mornings when a new beginning starts, when someone finally discovers the way back to their heart. I walked away from yesterday and into a brighter sky, not because I stopped loving, but because I learned to fly. I found your name inside an old wooden drawer, a faded little secret from the life we had before. The ink was running like the tears we couldn't hide. Two hearts were burning, then the fire changed its side. We were young enough to chase the stars above the town, running through the summer rain, never looking down. Your hand in mine felt like a promise made of gold, a story full of colors that we never thought would fold. You were the song that played when the world felt cold, the only treasure I could never buy or hold. But time is a river with a restless changing tide. It carried you away while I was standing on the side. I still hear your laughter in the halls of yesterday, like a photograph that time could not erase. These are the letters we never sent, words full of love and regret, pages of dreams we couldn't defend, a beautiful story that reached the end. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd find your heart and I'd hold mine. But some goodbyes arrive too soon, like winter stealing flowers from June. I heard you smiling, I hope it's really true. I hope someone knows the little things about you, the way you dance when your favorite song begins, the way you hide your worries underneath your skin. I built a house from memories and empty rooms, painted every wall with the color of you. But a home without love is just a place to stay. And I learned that lesson when you walked away. Maybe we were never meant to last forever. Maybe forever was the moment we shared together. A diamond can shine even after it breaks. A heart can survive all the chances it takes. These are the letters we never sent, promises lost but never spent. Years may pass, but I won't pretend. You were the beginning, you were the end. And if our paths should cross someday, I hope we find the words we couldn't say. No more tears, no more blame, just two old lovers smiling at the flame. I keep the letters we never sent, a little piece of love that time couldn't bend. were summer nights, we're young and incomplete. The old cafe still has the same wooden door, but we are not the same two hearts anymore. You were the dream I was afraid to lose, the brightest color in my shades of blue. We had a love that could light up the rain, but pride and silence stood between our names. We built a castle with invisible walls, waiting for one of us to make the first call. Two stubborn hearts with too much to say, watching forever slowly fade away. Years have written stories on our faces, but some feelings never leave their places. Meet me at the place we left behind, where your hand was holding mine, where every promise felt alive before we let the moment die. Maybe love was not gone, just waiting behind the doors we stopped opening. If there's a chance beneath this sky, I'll choose you one more time. I heard your voice in an old melody, a simple song bringing back what used to be. All the little things I thought I'd forgotten were hidden treasures I had left unopened. I don't need apologies from yesterday. Some broken roads still lead the way. We were two flames caught in the storm, trying to remember how we kept warm. And when your eyes met mine again, I saw the girl I loved back then. Meet me at the place we left behind, where our hearts were never divided, where the tears and laughter combined made a love we couldn't deny. Maybe time was a lesson, not an ending. Maybe hearts know where they're heading. After all the years gone by, I'm still here, you're still mine. We don't have to chase the past, we don't have to make it last. Like a photograph inside a frame, we can create a brighter opened the door with sunlight dancing across the floor. You smiled like the world was finally right, and somehow you made the ordinary shine. We didn't have diamonds, we didn't have gold, just two young hearts with stories to hold. A small apartment, a radio song, 1,000 little reasons to carry on. You knew my silence before I spoke. You fixed my sadness with a simple joke. We painted our dreams on a fragile wall, believing forever could conquer it all. Some moments don't disappear, they become the songs we hear. You were the color of my morning, the reason my skies were blue. Every road I walked without warning somehow always led to you. And even if the seasons change us and life takes us different ways, I'll keep the light you gave me through every ordinary day. There were nights when the distance grew, when the words we needed never came through. Two loving hearts can lose their way even when they still wanna stay. We try to hold what time had changed, but love can't live inside a picture frame. So I watched you leave with a quiet goodbye, holding back the tears I couldn't hide. Maybe love is not always forever, maybe forever is what we remember. The hands we held, the dreams we made, the beautiful mistakes that never I don't regret a single sunrise, I don't regret the tears we cried, because for a little piece of my life, you were the reason I felt alive. You were the color of my morning, the sweetest chapter I knew. Even when the world keeps turning, a part of me stays with you. And if we meet somewhere tomorrow with different stories to tell, I'll smile because I once discovered a love that felt like heaven itself. Some colors never disappear, they just become memories we keep near. inside a book. Not because I miss you, but because I remember the girl I was when I first looked into a heart that felt like forever. We were fire in a world of rain, two wild hearts dancing through the pain. You promised me a lifetime in your eyes. I believed every beautiful lie. We built a dream from borrowed time. You held my hand, I called you mine. But dreams can crack beneath the weight of all the words we leave too late. I was searching for a reason to stay while you were already walking away. Now I'm standing beyond the last goodbye with a stronger heart and clearer eyes. The love we had was a burning flame. Not every fire is meant to remain. I won't erase the nights we shared, the little moments when you cared. But I found my way through the tears I cried. I'm alive beyond the last goodbye. I learned the language of letting go, the silent places only broken hearts know. I stopped chasing shadows in the dark. I found my own forgotten spark. Your name no longer feels like pain. It's just a song from yesterday, a melody that helped me see the woman I was meant to be. Some endings are doors we never see until they open and set us free. Now I'm standing beyond the last goodbye. No more questions, no more asking why. The love we had was a precious flame, a beautiful storm that changed my name. I won't regret the road we crossed or count the pieces that were lost, because every tear that fell from my eyes built the strength I carry Maybe somewhere you're looking back at the love we held and the love we lacked. Maybe you wonder where I am. I hope you know I understand. We were a chapter, not the whole story, a faded page, but a part of my glory. Now I'm walking beyond the last goodbye with a brand new dream waiting in my eyes. The girl you knew has learned to fly higher than the tears she left behind. And if our memories cross the drawer, the one we took before the final door. Two smiling faces, a perfect scene, a little piece of who we used to be. You were standing there with your hand in mine. We believed in forever at the perfect time. The world was young and the nights were bright. We thought our love could defeat every fight. We built a home from hopes and dreams, shared every secret, every little thing. But somewhere between the words we said, we lost the path that we both had led. No one noticed when the colors changed. No one heard the silence calling our names. We were holding on to what we knew, while slowly becoming someone new. The last photograph still looks alive. Two hearts together, frozen in time. A picture of a love that once was true. A picture of me standing next to you. I keep it not because I can't let go, but because it reminds me what I know. Some people leave, but they leave behind a beautiful story inside our minds. I packed your letters in a wooden box, along with memories and an old wristwatch. Not everything broken needs to be repaired. Some things are precious because they were shared. I hope you found the peace you sought, the happiness that we almost caught. And if you ever wonder about me, I'm finally learning to be free. We were never a mistake in the rain. We were a garden that survived the pain. Even flowers have their season to bloom. Even roses say goodbye too soon. The last photograph still looks alive. 1,000 feelings trapped inside. A moment where forever felt so near, before goodbye became a final year. I don't regret the love we made or the promises that slowly changed, because even endings can reveal how deeply two hearts learn to feel. If I could speak to the girl in that frame, I would tell her love is never the same. Some hearts arrive to stay forever. Some hearts arrive to make us better. And though your footsteps disappeared, your memory no longer brings me tears. I close the book, but I still believe love was real when you were here with me. The last photograph still shines tonight, like a distant star with a gentle light. It tells the story of me and you, of all the dreams city lights, a familiar face in a different life. You were smiling the way you used to do, and for a moment I forgot I lost you. She was holding your hand like I held it before, walking beside you through another door. I saw the happiness written in your eyes, and I knew I had to say goodbye. We were a story nobody could erase, a beautiful chapter in a different place. But love sometimes leaves without a sound, and the strongest hearts are the ones that don't break down. I don't blame the years that slipped away. I just wonder what we'd be today. We were the life we didn't choose, the road we lost, the love we knew, 1,000 dreams that disappeared, but still somehow they brought us here. If I could change the hands of time, would your heart still come back to mine? Or were we only meant to be a beautiful almost in history? I remember dancing in your old blue car, counting every wish beneath the stars. You said forever like it was easy to keep, like promises were something time couldn't defeat. But seasons change and people grow. Some rivers aren't meant to flow the same way home. I found my strength inside the pain. You found a love that took away your rain. So I'll keep the memories, let you go. With all the love you'll never know. We were the life we didn't choose, the sweetest dream we had. they never disappear. I saw your reflection in a crowded room, a familiar smile beneath a different moon. For a second all the years disappeared, and I was 17, standing right here. We talked about the places we had been, the roads we lost, the lives we'd seen. You laughed about the dreams we used to chase. I noticed time had changed your face. You still remembered my favorite song, the little details I thought were gone. And in that moment I understood, some memories stay because they were good. Not every goodbye means the love was wrong. Some hearts just learn to move along. These are the years between our hearts, the distance written in the stars, the little pieces left behind of a love we couldn't redefine. We were a fire, we were a flame, two young souls with a borrowed name. And though we couldn't hold the past, I'm grateful for the love that lasted. You told me about your family and dreams, the simple life behind the scenes. I saw the peace inside your eyes, the kind of happiness we couldn't find. I wanted to ask if you ever knew how much of me still belonged to you. But some questions are better left unsaid. Some feelings are safer inside your head. Because love is not always holding on. Sometimes it's knowing when to move on. These are the years between our hearts, the pages torn but still a part of a story written long ago, with more than we will ever know. We were a moment, we were a sign, a beautiful place in another time. without needing the same old place. Oh, these are the years between our hearts, the distance that became our art. You gave me dreams, you gave me light, a memory that still feels right. So if we meet another day, I'll smile and let the silence say we were young, we were alive, a beautiful chapter of our lives. Some hearts don't come back, they simply stay. I remember the night we almost let go, two hearts standing in the cold, holding words we were too afraid to say, watching love slowly drift away. We had our battles, we had our scars, we lost our way beneath different stars. There were moments when the silence grew, and I wondered if I was losing you. But every road that pulled us apart still led me back to your heart. Like a river finding the sea, you were always where I needed to be. Some promises bend in the storm, but the strongest ones are reborn. We are the promise we kept, the dream we refused to forget. Through every tear, every test, you were the answer I never left. And when the world said we would fall, we found a way through it all. Two hearts that learned how to fight and found forever in the night. I saw the fear behind your eyes, the hidden pain you tried to disguise. You saw the pieces I tried to hide and stayed with me through the changing tide. We don't need a perfect story, we don't need a life without rain, 'cause every storm we survived made our love stronger again. The years may change the shape of our dreams, but not what you mean to me. We are the promise we kept, the fire that never left. Through every goodbye we almost said, through every tear we ever shed. And when the world turned cold and gray, you were the reason I stayed. Two hearts that refused to break found the love we chose to save. Maybe love was never a simple road. Maybe it's the weight that we choose to hold. Not because it's easy to carry, but because some souls are worth the journey. After the darkness, after the rain, I found your hand reaching still choosing each other all the same. The promise we kept was always you. The key beneath the old flower pot, the one you gave me when we had a lot. I stood outside for one final night, trying to convince my heart it was right. A picture hanging on the wall, a little faded but beautiful after all. You love me deeply in your own way, but some storms don't disappear with yesterday. I counted every tear, every heavy word we carried alone. We kept repairing the same broken lines, but lost ourselves somewhere between the signs. I wasn't leaving because love was gone. I was leaving because we were losing who we were becoming. I closed the door I had to close, leave our forever behind. I still remember your morning smile, the way you made the ordinary worthwhile. The little jokes, the midnight talks, the quiet comfort of our evening walks. Nobody knows the weight of goodbye when the person you love is still standing nearby. It's easier to hate and disappear than to leave with love still here. Some endings don't come from anger, I closed the door I had tears me apart. I closed the door I had to close and planted flowers where sorrow grows. The love we had will always remain, a beautiful fire, a beautiful flame. So if you ever think of me, remember of us honestly. We weren't a failure, we weren't a lie. We were a love that learned to say goodbye. The door is closed, but the memories stay. I still remember that summer evening when you asked me where my dreams were leading. I laughed and said I didn't know. You smiled and said, then we'll find out as we go. We had a small room and a borrowed car, a pocket full of wishes and a sky full of stars. No promises written in diamonds or gold, just a love we believed we could hold. We watched the seasons change their colors, raised our dreams and raised each other. Through every storm, through every year, your voice was the one I needed to hear. The world kept turning, time moved fast, but some beautiful things are built to last. You still hold my hand the same way, like you did on our first day. After all the roads we've traveled, after all the dreams unraveled, the years may leave a mark on our faces, but love still knows our favorite places. And when I look into your eyes, I see the young man from those summer nights. We danced in kitchens, we sang in the rain. We learned that joy and sorrow share the same name. There were moments we almost lost our way, but we found each other every day. The photographs tell 1,000 stories of ordinary days that became our glory. No perfect life, no perfect view, just a million reasons I still choose you. 'Cause love is not a promise in the sky. It's the person who stays when the years go by. Favorite hand, still the same heart, still the same love. The room was quiet when the phone began to ring. I knew your number before I saw the screen. For a moment I forgot how far we'd come, and remembered everything we'd done. Your voice was softer than I had ever known, like a song playing from another home. You asked me if I was doing alright. I said I was, but we both knew I lied. We talked about the weather, ordinary things, the little conversations that broken hearts bring. Neither one of us wanted to say the words waiting at the end of the line that day. Sometimes goodbye hides inside hello. Sometimes love is the hardest thing to let go. That was the last call we made, the final promise, the final phrase. Two hearts holding on in the fading light, trying to save what was already saying goodbye. I heard your silence between every word, the kind of pain nobody else could ever learn. And when we finally let each other go, we lost a love we still love so. I walked around the house after the call, looking at pictures hanging on the wall. Every corner carried your name. Every memory felt exactly the same. I wanted to drive through the night to you, say that we could start over and make it new. But some bridges burn quietly, even when two people still believe. Maybe we were right at the wrong time. Maybe forever wasn't ours to find. That was the last call we made, the sweetest hurt I ever saved. Your voice was the last thing I heard before our story lost its words. I didn't cry until the line went dead, until the truth finally reached my head. But sometimes love can stay alive, even when two hearts say goodbye. If you ever hear a favorite song, I hope you know I still sing along. Not because I want you back again, but because you were my closest closest friend, and somewhere beneath the years we lose, there will always be a part of me and you. That was the last call we made, but not the love that disappeared and faded. Some memories don't need a place to stay, they live inside us every day. So if tomorrow asks my heart where I forever fell apart, I'll say we loved until the end, and lost a lover but kept a friend.